Okay. Hi, Larry. Thank you for your time today. We're super excited to show you our website design that we've been working very hard on. And today presenting, you have myself, Michaela. We also have Kelsey here, Kayla, and Brianna. Shay was also a huge part of this presentation, but unfortunately she's not able to be with us here today.
So to start with your website design, we decided to look at some of the objectives that you laid out for us. So obviously the main objective is to sell the product. We also wanted to help the client understand exactly what the OctoDiverter is, what it does, and how it works. And at some point in this website, we wanted to link to your original website of the rain barrel. Taking into consideration, we wanted to make sure we were utilizing your new branding, make sure that the website was user-friendly, simple, clean, easy to read, and also to promote that this is environmental friendly.
We took inspiration from the websites that you provided, as well as many websites that have one product, much like the Spectacle Snapchat website that you can see on the screen now. We also executed our own research and user testing to get a better understanding of what the consumer would need when using your website. This helped us to create a user-friendly platform for the OctoDiverter.
So we're now going to jump into a demo of the desktop version of the design. So here we can see the home screen. There's a big hero image. I will say that all the text is just placeholder text for now, so everything can change as far as text is included, even images. But we start with just a really quick overview of what the diverter is. This Learn button will link to the Learn page. We then have a product overview. Again, these are placeholder images of your products, but assuming the main image will be the diverter, and then below will be some accessories. And this button here will link to the products page. We also came up with a comparison chart because one of the things you mentioned was that the OctoDiverter is able to do a lot of other things that a standard diverter that you might get in Home Depot or Walmart would not be able to do. So this just gives customers a really quick overview of why your diverter is the best and like what it all includes. So we have the standard diverter, the precursor diverter, which is your last iteration, and then now the OctoDiverter. And these categories were just pulled from the FAQ. I don't know if they're all accurate, so that would need to just be adjusted. We also have a testimonial section and then a footer, which is a little bit cut off here, but I'll show you on another screen. On our Learn page, I'm going to just hand it over to Brianna because she helped out with some of these illustrations and motion graphics.
Okay, so referencing information from your facts and questions, we wanted to highlight some key components of it through the Learn page on this Learn page that were important. As designers, we understand not everyone can just read about something and understand it, so we created some visual components to help the consumer get a better understanding. In the introduction here, we have a simple motion graphic showing how it works and how it would work in action. Continuing down the page, we've added a couple of simple graphics displaying the benefits, including how it prevents flooding, simplifying winterization, multiple storage locations, and saving money. In this next section of how the product works, we utilize the images provided to us for further in-depth information on how the consumer would go about installing it and how easy it is. If viewers are still confused on why they should buy the product, again, we have this comparison chart to show why you should buy it over any other model. And lastly, here we have the facts and questions for further clarification on everything above.
All right, and continuing to our products page, we've laid out the items, the main 3 products at the top, and then underneath it's the 9 accessories that you provided us with. We've added a bar on the left-hand side to include filters, which would just help a customer find what they're looking for faster. They can also hide this if it's unhelpful to them. Another part of this page is, as you can see, the default view is this horizontal list view, but they also have the option of changing it to a card kind of gallery view. in which they could maybe see more products, a little less information, but then we're allowing customers to make that decision for themselves. If we continue to the product page, you can see that we've included a huge image of the product. The price and the name are clearly displayed, as well as the add to cart button. Underneath, we have this button that you can download the installation instructions. We didn't want to put them fully on there just because it might not be relevant to someone who hasn't purchased it yet, but users will always be able to go back to this page and download those instructions. We've also added a ratings and review section, as well as others also bought to suggest other products that might go with the diverter. And we've duplicated our frequently asked questions to this page as well. If we continue the checkout process, adding this to our cart, we've just done an example with these two items. So the diverter and then an accessory. This is what your shopping cart would look like. We check out, there's a similar accordion style drop down where customers would go through each item to check out, pressing continue to go forward, and they can always go back to the cart by pressing this edit button. Then they would place their order from there. The last page we designed was a contact page, just a very simple form with name, email, message, and then your contact information along the right. I do just want to show you the footer. For some reason, I'm not sure why it's slightly cut off in this demo, but here we go. So along the bottom, we have, make this full size again. We have your links, just quick links to all the different places on the site. We also have an area that will go back to your Rain Barrel website. And this is the only place where we've put this on the website, but it's available on every page. And it's clear that the sites are connected. And then we've also put your social media links. So that is the desktop. I will quickly show you the mobile view. The content is all the same. It's just a few areas that are a slightly different layout. So we have, again, just the hero image. This is what the menu looks like. It slides out from the side. And if we scroll down, again, what is the OctoDiverter? The product overview is now a sliding view of the products. And the comparison chart, now you only see one product at a time. So the user could just tap through and see what the other products would offer. And then this is what the footer looks like on mobile. So of course you can go through and click through and look a little bit more in depth at all of these pages. It's really just the layout that has changed. All the content is exactly the same. But we wanted to make sure that anyone who uses this product on their phone will have just as good of an experience as on the desktop. So I'm just showing the checkout process on mobile. But of course you can go through and look through this on your own later. Okay, I'm gonna just jump back into our presentation. So we went over the desktop, we went over the mobile, and I'll just hand it over to Kelsey to wrap us up.
Yeah, and we just wanted to say thank you for this opportunity, and we really enjoyed creating this website for you, and we wish you the best luck and look forward to hearing back. Thank you so much and have a good day.